it's because like it's too low or something. I don't know. But it's a cool thing that adds like little cargo things to your guys's whatever you're doing. Break the wheelchair, turn down for what? No, I'm joking. Get on here. Bust it, windshield. Bust it. Now I gotta break the engine. Engine? You think you got something on me? Huh? Pop the tires. Thought you could pop tires in this one. Where's like the Warthog's weak point? I thought they had a weak point on this thing. Turn down for what? So let me show you guys, we will bust this thing and blow it up. You can't touch me. Ah, okay. Oh. Oh dang. Here we go. There we go. Alright, start busting up this guy right here. First, you gotta flip it on its side. How to do this is simple. It's simple. There we go. No, There we go. I got bust up the tires. It doesn't do anything. No, no, no. Dang it. Keep rolling it. And keep on rolling it. And keep on rolling it. And rolling it. And just gotta bust it up a little bit. Ah, for Narnia. Oh, what was that one thing that guy said? Oh yeah, I got this. Alright. This is Sparta! I don't know why I come up with that, but... Got slowly, but why is this one taking so much longer to do this one doing so much direct hits? Oh. Oh dang, she's on the verge of exploding. Ah! Alright, one more time. Then we can get this. This was caused by one man, and one man only. Ender Sloth. Dun 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 dun. Also, his captain name, or his Ender's crew, is called Ender Bro. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There's one man, little did he know, would change the future itself. But he couldn't do it alone. He needed to have his crew. Where his crew was unknown. You see, long ago, there was a thing called the Rift, and this rift shattered time and space itself. And simply, it didn't just mess up time, but also messed up physics, as how Ender is able to breathe in this underwater land. But weird, because he's not actually in water. His mind is just set to believe he is. And that's why he cannot escape, because he's actually not in the water. Because he's thinking he'd be able to swim up, but he can't, because he's not in the water. He's on a mere beach, with the illusion of a bright vision, and fish wherever they quake. And not only is he alone in this place, there were many others before him, and many others after. But the one thing he doesn't realize is directly in front of his eyes. Will he figure it out, or will he forever lie here suffering, alone in terror? We may never know until that time comes. How will he escape? Let alone if he does. Because he can't take the Warthog here. He's surrounded by a ring of rocks. The only really possibility is probably be jumping off this little area over here. Even then, it's still going to take a long time. He could take his jet, but unfortunately it's really low on fuel, and it's out of missiles and plasma ammo, which is used to fire. So if he did come across anything, he would not be prepared. Or will he take his Pelican, use the Banshee's weapons to his advantage, and simply ride out here in hopes of finding someone else, someone different? Maybe. You never really know until that time comes where Spyro and his destiny and what he thinks. What is Ender thinking? We don't know. And I do realize now I just said Spyro. I know that. But look, Ender doesn't know what is out there. He never did, and maybe never will. Will he get the chance to see what is merely in front of him? Or will he stay here, keeping, well, his own very soul from seeing what he cannot see? You see, when this rift happened, this Pelican was not there. None of this was here. This was all Ender's doing. Well, I say doing like it's a bad thing. This was all Ender's stuff. And look, you might be thinking, well, why doesn't Ender just use the Pelican? I mean, just put in the passkey, and you can enter in the cockpit and drive away. Well, he forgot to input a password, and so technically without a password, there's no possible way to open that door. And he built it out of titanium steel, which means he can't crack it open, no matter how hard he tries. This may be something that Spyro could do, but Spyro's not in this life, this time, this existence. You see, when this takes place, when Ender took place, in his quest to find, well, something that was very dear to him and his crew. By the time this is taking place, the rift, Spyro would have been dead for millions and millions of years. That's right. Spyro, he died. Many of you guys don't know this. But he did die. And how he died was he died a hero. Now many of you guys have been saying, there's no way. Spyro, he's the hero of Skyrim. He is the undefeated, the legendary. How could Spyro be dead? Well, you see, he may have been really tough and really strong, almost godlike. But there was still one thing, one opponent he had to face that was unmatched. One that was so far-fetched from actually being able to be victorious that he simply just stood there and with the look of forfeit. That's right. Spyro forfeited, but his opponent was so strong. It was all the Divines. They all teamed up. They literally combined their bodies and their souls and turned into this one big thing. And they killed Spyro. And I just don't know anymore. But thankfully, I mean, dear Lord, thankfully, this has not happened yet. And what I mean is when I'm playing Skyrim, this won't actually happen. As cool as it sounds, ish, it's not going to happen. Because I'm guessing there's not going to be a mod out there that will actually kill Spyro. But this is going to be a thing that happens once my first series of Skyrim Tale ends. And our first character is Spyro. Now, with each one, there will be a new character. Now, what I mean by that is I don't mean a fresh character like how Spyro's had many different characters. I mean there will literally be a new name and a new character. Who that character is, we don't know. Will he still be a Khajiit? Most likely. Will they all be a Khajiit? Most likely. But you know, Khajiit is just so much fun to play as. It's almost hard not to be them. And you see, the weird thing that you guys don't know about is after the Skyrim Tales and Adventures, look, in every game I play, we have a new character, a new person, a person to tell a story of their own that they created or found. Some don't even have a choice. Others make their own history, and some just watch it quickly fade away. And you see, once Spyro is gone, then we'll have a new person, and a new person, and a new person. And if you think about it, every new person that we have, or new character, will advance a certain amount of years in the future. Now, in terms of the Skyrim one, you don't really notice a difference. But really, is a million years later after Spyro's death, Ender, that's where his story takes place. That's right. All of these things are just one character after the other. As Spyro goes into another, and Ender comes out later. But will Spyro be the last? Or not Spyro. Will Ender be the last? Seeing as it seems that they have the most technology, most advanced weapons? Probably not. And it's not gonna go from medieval to Now